What's up, brick builders? Today's build is the Cockatoo Parrot. This is model B from the 3-in-1 creator, set number 31133. Hello folks, Sean from BRIT'N Bricks. Welcome to another video. This is an awesome build. I have to say this is an awesome build. The white rabbit is a pretty good build as well. If you haven't checked that out, there's a video right there for the white rabbit. But this, the cockatoo, looks really, really cool. Let's see what we've got, shall we? And here's our parts here. Mostly white. Bit of tan in there, which makes the cockatoo look a little bit strange. As you can see in the picture, just over there on the right-hand side, there's a little bit of tan area around his breast and stuff like that. So I'm going to get the instructions up for you guys. If you want to build along with the instructions, if you have a pad, an iPad, an iPhone, you can pinch the screen to make the instructions bigger. The instructions are right up there. Or you can build along with me. So first off, we're going to start with a 2x2 tan, and then we're going to put a 1x2 white plate underneath it. Just spread the parts around so that I can see them a little bit better. There's our 1x2, and it's going to go underneath on the right hand side. Because underneath on this side here, on the left hand side, we're putting a 2x2 plate special with studs on the front. I don't see that. Whoops. Little piece just went on the floor. 2x2 plate special. Where are you? There it is. With the studs on the front. That's going to go underneath like so. On top of the white plates and the half of the tan, we're going to put the 2x2 with the Technic ball joints on top of that like that. And then on the back here on the tan studs, we're going to put the 1x2 Palisade brick. I want Palisade brick. There we go. Like that. Next stage is we're going to put two 1x3 tan plates across the top. Now you could probably change out some of these tan pieces for white so that you can make it look a little bit more better, I would say. Trying to get rid of most of those tan pieces. We're going to put 2x3 on top of the tan, like that. And then we're going to put another Technic brick with a ball joint. This one's got a single one on it, and the ball joint is going to go to the right. So this is going to be the back, and this is the front. Then on these two white studs here, we're putting a 1x2 brick with two studs on the front, like that. And then another 2x3 plate, but this is a pink one. It's probably going to be something like an Easter egg for his insides or his brain. Not quite sure what part we're building. I don't think we're building the head yet. I think we're doing the body. And some of the Easter eggs are little hearts and stuff, which are really, really cool. So we've got a 1x2 plate with 4 studs going down on each side, left hand and the right hand side. So we need one of those. So it's like that. And then on the other side, we're going to do the same thing. And there it is. On the other side like that. So you've got these 4 white studs on the top, 4 on the left and the right hand side. On the pink studs, we're going to put another 1x2 tan plate. Like I say, you can change out the tan stuff as much as you possibly can, I would. To try and make it look a little bit better. So now we got 6 studs, and on the two, the left-hand 4 studs here, we're going to put a 1x2 plate with studs on the side, and the studs are going to go out to the left and right again. And we've got another one there, like that. And then on these last two studs here on the right hand side, we're going to put an orange 1x2 plate, like that. Next, we're going to put a 2x4 brick, and that's going to go on the first 4 right hand studs there, leaving the 2 left hand studs, and those are going to be for a 1x2 palisade brick. It's alive. There we go, like that. On top of the 4 left hand side studs, we're going to put another plate 1x2 with studs on the side, and this time it's a tan one. So now we've got 4 studs at the top, 4 studs at the bottom, and we're going to do the same thing on the other side as well. There it is. So now we've got 4 on each side, top and bottom, top and bottom. Next, we're going to put another 1x2 orange plate next to those plates. And then on top, so we're going to use the orange plates and half of the tan plate, and we're going to put another 1x2 plate with, you guessed it, studs on the side. We're going to do that on the other side as well. There we go. So there's going to be a lot of paneling going on, so we're going to be covering those over very shortly. Next, we're going to put 1x2 curved bricks just off the back end here on the right hand side onto this 2x4 brick, and we want a 1x2 curved brick. I can see big curved bricks, and there's only 2 in the set. There's 1. So it's going to go on there like that, and it's going to curve down to the right. So we want another one of those. There we go. And then to the left of that, we're going to put another 1x2 orange plate. Like that. On the tan studs, we're going to be putting 1x1 bricks with a stud on the front and a stud on the top. The stud on the front is going to face to the front of the build. So we want another one of those. There we go. So now we've got 2 studs at the top here on the front and 2 studs at the bottom here. No, in the middle here, and 2 studs at the bottom there as well. Then we're going to cover this 4 studded area up with a 2x2 tan plate, like that. And then we've got room here for a bigger curved brick, and we're going to put that over the other curved bricks, like that. Nice big curve on the back end there. So now we're going to start to panel the sides. We're going to start off with the top studs here, which are the white plate. We're going to put half circle tile, and you're going to have the flat end at the top and the curved piece at the bottom. Then we're going to move to this plate here, which the 4 studs here. We're going to put a 2x2 dark orange plate with the hole in the middle. That's going to go right there. Whoops. There we go. And then on these 4 studs here, we're going to put a 2x2 circular tile. Now, circular tile might not drop straight away, so just slowly rotate it and it will drop into place. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side, so it's a half circle at the top. Remember to have the flat end at the top and the curve at the bottom. Then we're going to go onto these studs here. That's going to be a 2x2 dark orange with the hole, like that. And then on this side here, the 2x2 tile circle. Just slowly rotate it. There we go. And you should end up with something very similar to that. It's a little bit obscure at the moment to see what it is, going to put that aside. And I think this is his breast. So we've got a 2x2 plate with the studs on the front and on the top, and then we're going to put 1x2 plate. Now we're going to have the studs facing backwards away from me, and then I'm going to put a 1x2 plate in the top left side there, and then we're going to put a 1x1 plate on that white stud there. So we want 1x1 tan plate. There we go. So you kind of got this tan L shape. Then we're going to attach a 2x6 plate to that tan plate like so. And then then we got the 2x2 tan plate, and it's going to be one stud down. So like that. So you got this white L shape as well as this L shape here on the tan. And just here in the bottom of the L shape, we're going to put a heart tile, and that is his heart, which is kind of cool. Very clever Easter egg, very clever indeed. I'm going to just rotate that the right way so that it will actually sit. There we go, much better, much better. Next we're going to put a 1x2 brick with studs on the front. That's tan. It's going to join those studs there. So now we've got 4 studs on the back. And then we're going to put 2 1x4 bricks with 4 studs on the side. And the studs are going to be left hand and right hand side. Like, yeah, that's going to be a bit fragile because it's hanging on one stud at the moment until it joins that brick. There we go, much better. Next, we're going to put the 1x2 plate on these 2 tan studs here on the left hand side. And that's going to be a white 1x2 plate. I find 1x2 plate that's white. I can see some tiles. Oops. Oh, we've got some more curved bricks. Let's find that 1x2 white. Nope, that's not it. So underneath those? No. There it is. On top of the tan like that. Then we got this area here. We've got 4 studs here at the bottom. We're going to put a curved 1x2 brick, and we have a a half circle as well. And we want the 1x2 curved brick, 1x2 curved brick. There it is. And we're going to have it curving down to the left. And on the 1x2 plate here, we're going to put a tan 1x2 plate just to lift that up and bring that level with the curved plate, like so. And then just in front of that curved plate, we're going to put the half circle tile. And the half circle is the curve is going to be on the left hand side. The flat end is going to go against the curved brick there. Now we got to panel this side off. So we got these 2x4 oval tiles, and they're just going to go on these 4 studs here like that, and same again on the other side. So we want an oval tile. There's one like that. There we go. And then we've got this area here. We're going to put another 2x4 oval tile. That's just going to go all the way to the right hand side like that, leaving these 4 studs here. That's for a 2x2 curved brick like that. And there is a little bit of tan showing, and you probably could get rid of a couple of those with the white plates there. And that's going to join the front end. So these 6 studs here, top, middle, bottom, that's going to join there, and you're going to have the big oval tile at the top. like that. And then we're going to have a 2x4 tan plate on top. Again, you could switch that one out definitely for a white one. And that strengthens the build right up. Then we're going to put another 2x4 tan plate on top to the right. And then we've got this step down feature here. We've just got these two studs here on the left hand side. That's going to be for a half circle tile. Again, you're going to have the flat end to the right, the curve to the left. On top here, we're going to be putting a 2x2 dark orange plate with a hole in the top, like that, leaving these 4 tan studs on the right hand side. Okay, put that aside. This is going to be his tail, so we're going to take the longest white plate that we have in the set, which is a 2x10. I believe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 actually. On the right hand side, we're going to put these 1x1 plates with a ball socket. See that on the end there? Those are going to go just off the end. And I want another one of those. There we go. So there's 2 of those. Like that. Because that's going to be for his tail feathers. And we're going to put 2 6 1x6 plates along the top there, and then we've got a 2x2 circular plate. Again, same with the tile, just slowly rotate it around until it drops in place. 4 studs here on the left hand side. We're going to put a 2x2 Technic brick with the ball socket on there, like that. And then we're going to put another 2x6 plate across the top, just to build that up. Got this nice little curve here. It's kind of cool. Then we got this 8 stud area here. That's going to be for a 2x4 oval tile. I want an oval tile. There it is. Finish that off like that. Looking pretty cool. And then we got let's see, it's a 1x2 tan plate on the left hand studs, and then we got this big step down feature here. That's going to be for a 2x4 curved brick. I want a 2x4 curved brick. Where are you? There you are. It's just going to pop along down like that. Then just to the right of that, we're going to put a 2x2 square plate special with a stud on top. And then we're just going to put on these 4 studs here. It's going to overlap the 2x4 oval tile there. We're going to put another 2x4 oval tile. There it is. So it's just slightly overlapping it, but it's attached by those 4 studs there. Next, we're going to do the tail feathers. So we're using the very long curved bricks that we have here, and we're going to put on top, we're going to put 1x2 plate with the ball joint on top, like that. We're going to do 2 of those. So we want the large curved brick again. There it is. And another one of those plates with the ball on the end. Where are you? I can see loads of plates with the ball on the middle. Ah, there it is. Like that. And we're going to turn them upside down. And then you're just going to ease them gently into the socket. Like that. So just move that one out of the way a little bit. Just gently ease it in. Like that. Just spread them out a little bit because they do. And that's going to be his tail. We're going to attach that. So with the tiles and the curve to the left, and the little ball here on the back end sticking out to the right, just going to attach the tail into that ball joint there, like that. And that is his tail done. Next we're going to do his feet. So his feet, we're starting off with a 2x2 Technic brick with the ball socket like that, and then we're going to put a button, 2x2 button, dark bluish grey underneath like that. Actually, it's going to be on half the studs, sorry. Have the socket to the right hand side, and you're going to put half the plate on top, because on the other two dark bluish grey studs here, we're going to have 1x1 bricks with studs on the side, and you're going to have the studs on the left hand and the right hand side like that. And then we're going to cover that over with the 2x2 dark bluish grey plate, left hand half side. And then on these studs, we're going to put 2 black 1x1 cones. So these are going to be like his claws. Like that. We're going to do 2 of those. So let's get the Technic brick. There's one. And the button. Then the bricks. Like so. And then the plates. And then the cones. I want another cone. There we are. And that's 2 of those done. And we're going to attach those to these balls here, these ball joints here. So gently again ease it in like that, and then just slowly it will go, there we go, just slowly turn it into the socket. It is a bit tough. There we go. And that's his feet. They don't look much, but it will look very good when it's finished. On the bottom left stud on that plate there, we're going to put a 1x1. Where are we? 1x1 black circular plate, and then on the other side, it's going to be the bottom right hand side, like that. Then we're going to take the 6x6 circular plate and going to slightly turn it, and then we're going to have a 2x2 tan plate, 1x2 tan plate, sorry, on the left hand side, like that. Now you've designated the left hand and the right hand side. And we're going to put 2 1x4 orange plates straight across the middle, like that. And then on the right hand side, we're going to put this 1x1 plate with the ball on the end, like that. This could be his wing. Top and bottom studs here at the top, top and bottom here with 4 studs here. We're going to put 2 1x4 plates, one at the top, one at the bottom, like that. And then we're going to put these half circle or quarter circle actually, curved bricks, and they're going to go on just on top, like that. Well, another one of those. There we go. There we go, like that. So the curves are going to be, the bricks are going to be on the left hand side, not near the ball, because we're going to put wedged bricks there. So 2 different types here. There's like 3x4s. I think they're 3x4s. This one is curving up, and you got the studs at the top. So that's going to be the bottom one. And then we want one with the studs at the studs at the bottom, like that. So you got this angle going in towards the ball. Going to turn it over, and we're going to put a 1x2 oval plate next to the ball, and we're just going to put that aside. Actually, we're going to make 2 of those, aren't we? Yes, we're making 2 of those, right? So let's do 2 of those. So this time we're going to do 1x2 plate, tan 1x2 plate. There it is. Doesn't matter which way you're going to build it, because when you turn it around, it's going to be the same. So the 1x4 orange plates, then the plate with the ball, then the two 1x4 plates, one at top, one at bottom, like so, and then the curved bricks. Follow the curve of the plate like that, and then the angle bricks. Now these got the studs at the bottom, so we're going to put it at the top. So we want one with the studs at the top this time. Pick it up. There we go. Turn it over. Put the 1x2 oval plate next to the ball, and that's done. Next we're going to take a 2x2 tan plate, and then underneath it we're going to put 1x2 plate with the ball socket. It's going to go underneath on the left hand side. Underneath on the right hand side we're going to put a 2x2 dark bluish grey plate, and then on the first left hand side studs we're going to put these 1x2 angle bricks, sloped bricks, if I can hold it, like that, and like that. So they're going to be next to the socket. You should end up with something like that. And then we're just going to put this wedged piece, which is a 4x4. I think it's 4x4. Yes, it's 4x4 wedge piece, and that's just going to go across the top of those two there, like that. So we're going to do two of those. So we want the tan plate, we want the socket, goes underneath. Then we want the dark bluish grey, goes underneath. Then we want the angled sloped bricks like that, and another one. There it is, like that, and then the wedged brick, and then we just go to fit those together. We're going to put, first of all, we're going to put a 2x2 pink button across the light grey and the dark bluish grey plate underneath. So we've got two of those. So we want pink button. There it is. Pink button on the two. And then we're just going to fit these together in these joints like so. That's his wing. And that's his other wing. Then we're just going to put those into the dark orange plate. You're going to try and get the middle into the whole of that dark orange plate. It will go, but you've also got this dark pink, or yeah, it's dark pink plate here, the oval plate. That's actually a guide that will go against the right hand side of the dark orange plate. So just line that up, and it shouldn't go any further, and then just drop it in, and it should. There we go. That's his one wing, and then again line it up. And yeah, I might have to give it a little bit of a little wiggle, but eventually you find it. And that's his wings. They're looking really cool. They're looking really cool. Now for the head, a 4x4 circular plate with a 2x4 plate. It's going to go straight across the middle. Boom, like that. Then we're going to have two half circle tiles at top and bottom. So I want half circle tiles. And you want the curve at the top, curve at the bottom. Like so. Then we're going to have a 2x4 brick go across the top. And then we're going to have a 2x3 plate from the left hand side. And then just on these two studs here, we're going to have 2 quarter tiles. So 2 quarter circle tiles. And we're going to have the curve, so it's going to the front. Okay. So I want another one of those quarter tiles. I got a half tile. I don't know why I put a half tile on there, but you know. Quarter tile. Quarter tile. Quarter tile 3. There we go. Just line that up. And you got the curve there. Next we're going to put a 1x2 plate with studs on the front. White 1x2 plate with studs on the front. There it is. And the studs are going to go towards the curve there, or to the right hand side. On top of that, we're going to put a 1x2 orange plate. And on top of that, we're putting a dark pink oval plate. 1x2 dark pink oval plate. I think that's going to be his brain. And then just to the left of that, we're going to put a 1x2 palisade brick like that. On top of these 4 studs here, we're going to put 1x2 tan bricks with studs on the side. Studs are going to be to the left and the right hand side, so we're going to hold it like that. It's got left and right, like that, or top and bottom, easier. On the right hand studs on the tan bricks, we're going to put another 1x2 palisade brick. So it's going to go across like that, leaving these 2 tan studs here for 1x1 bricks with the studs on the side. You can have the studs facing the same way as the tan studs there. Now, well, 1x2. There it is. There it is. And I just knocked the palisade brick off. There we go. Like that. So you should have an L shape of studs. On top of that, we're going to put, on top of the palisade brick, we're going to put a 1x2x4 studs down like that. 1x2 with 4 studs down. And that's going to go down the front end of the palisade brick like that. So you know you've got 4 studs at the top, 2 studs at the bottom. And then on these 2 left-hand studs, we're going to put a 1x2 plate. Giving us a nice even surface with 4 studs, we're going to put a 2x2 circular plate. There it is. Just slowly rotate. Pop, that went straight in straight away. So kind of building the height of his head up. And now we're going to do the front. So with the front, we're going to have a 2x3 white plate. There it is. And then we're going to, on the right hand side, 2 studs, we're going to put a 2x2 curved brick, and that's going to go on the first 2 studs on the right hand side. These 4 studs here, we're going to put a 2x2 plate with a stud on top. And then on that stud on top, we're going to put this tile special with a clip. Now the clip is going to be, so if you're going to have this lengthways, you want the clip to hold a bar vertical. Is it vertical? Horizontal? I get them mixed up. HV. Yeah, I think horizontal, isn't it? Horizontal is laying down. So vertical. So basically the bar holding upwards. And then we're going to put that on the front. So taking this piece here with the pink piece to the right hand side and your 4 studs at the top, 2 studs at the bottom. That's going to be in place there, and it's going to curve down to the half circle tiles there. So it's going to curve down. Turn it around and we're going to put some eyes. So we got these 2 studs here, the white studs at the top. We're going to put these eyes. And they're the 1x1 circular tiles with an iris print. Put those in there. He kind of looks a little bit gruesome at the moment. It's almost like something out of a horror picture. And then we're going to put palisade brick on these two studs here on the right hand side, left hand side. So I want a palisade brick. There it is. And then we want two 1x2 bricks with a stud on the side. And you want the stud on the left hand side. And on that stud there, we're going to put this 1x1 black pyramid. It's going to be part of his beak. Like that. And then another 1x2 brick with a stud on the side. There we go. Like that. Then we're going to put some curved bricks on the front here. 1x2 curved bricks. So it's going to go from the left hand studs there to the half of that circular plate there, like that. So it's going to be the top of his head. The crest of his head there. And then we got a 1x2 plate with a clip in the middle. Is going to go on the other half of that circular plate like that, bringing this area again up to a nice smooth 4 stud finish. And then we're going to put a 2x2 plate with a stud on top like that. So we've got 2 clips at the back here. Those are going to be for the crest of his head, and this is going to be for the rest of his beak. So we're going to put another plate with a clip, another tile special with a clip, and that is going to be for the other part of his crest. And again, you're going to have the clip so that the bar is held upright like that. All the other clips are doing the same thing. You can see that they're not like that. They're like that. So you can always just turn them around if you're not too sure. Then we're going to put some cheeks on the side of him. So we're going to use these 4x4 angle bricks, and they're just going to fit. The tip of the angle here is going to fit on those 2 studs. That's all it's holding on to. Where's the other one? Ah, it's hiding. How can a brick like that hide? There it goes. There we go. Right. So you're starting to see the head come together now. We're going to finish his beak off, and what we're going to do is we use this 1x2 curved brick, and we're going to put a 1x1 plate, and it's going to go on the end of the curve there. And then that grey plate is going to go onto this stud here. So the curved brick's going to curve down to the pyramid. Like that. See that? That is pretty effective for a bird beak, especially a parrot beak. It's really hard to say out. Now we're going to build the crests for the back of his head, and we're using these 1x1 gold plates with a bar on the end, and on the plate stud we're going to put 1x2 curved brick, and then we're going to clip, using that bar, we're going to clip that into the first bottom clip there. And then the curves get a bit bigger, so we're using these 3x3 curved bricks, or 1x3 curved bricks, and we want a gold plate, same again on the top. We're going to do 2 of those, and that, and where's the good? There it is. Like that on top, and then reverse it because you want the curl going up, and then just pop it in the clip, and pop that one in the clip, and you have your classic cockatoo crest on the head there. Pop that into the dark orange plate there, get the whole middle lined up there, just like that, and just gently twist, push, and it will drop in place. It should drop in place anyway, like that. And you got full functioning, head turning, wing flapping, kind of, tail moving, cockatiel. And I think that's him finished. Yeah, he looks fantastic. Oh, I do love that racing snail on the picture there. I'm gonna have to have a go at building that. You get an awful lot of pieces left over from this particular build, this particular model. You do get quite a fair bit left over. So for what they've done with the parts that you were given of that particular set, this cockatiel does look very, very good indeed. Does look very, very good. Probably one of my probably my favorite 2x3 2x3 1 in 3 3 in 1 Lego set models yet. It's just really, really, really good. I love it. I would be tempted to, like I say, change out some of these tan pieces because that kind of makes him look like he's lost feathers, if you know what I mean. So there's a lot of pieces there that you could easily change around so that you could make him look a little bit more white. But yeah, for the most part, he looks fantastic. There you go, folks. The 3-in-1 Model B, the Cockatoo Parrot. Turning head. Moving wings. I mean, they're not like moving so he can fly or anything, but they look the part. Sorry about the light. There you go. Yeah, he looks really cool. You could he would look pretty cool on a perch or something like that, I think. Very cool indeed. Anyway, folks, if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't enjoy the video, give it a thumbs down. Don't be shy. Let me know in the comments why. If you liked the model, please drop me a comment. Say which model out of this 3-in-1 set is your favourite. Because the next one that's coming up is the Seal Pup. And the Seal Pup does look good. I have to admit, it does look good. Might be better than the Cockatiel, but the Cockatiel just like blew me away. You know, it's like, wow, that is so cool. Anyway, don't forget, put your notifications on and subscribe if you haven't done so already. It's absolutely free and it just lets you know when we got a new video coming out or when we're going live. Thank you so much, folks. I'm Sean from BRIT'N. Peace.